We should talk a little bit about the event experience, Christy.
Oh,
I think
yes.
we try really hard to make it fun and interesting. And for those people that just can't make it and want to do it virtually, then we do provide a very good experience for that. The videos are in HD, and it comes across really great. We get pictures of people who are in their movie room, put the speaker up on the big screen. It looks great. But I think for you and me, what we really love is when people come in person. I really do try to find a hotel that is really nice. We try to create an experience. We try to make sure that everybody gets to meet one another, and that we're facilitating some networking and some introductions, because it's important. What's your favorite thing about in person, Christy, or at all the events?
All Whirlwind conferences are my favorite, but one of the things that I love is I love the relationships that I get with these conference attendees. They become close friends to me. It's so powerful when you're in a setting where other people are excited about this, they want to learn about it, they embrace it with you. It gives you power and energy to go back home and do it and to practice it. I am an in-person learner and I don't want to focus or turn out any of the information, and I tend to, if I'm at home, start to do other things or get sidetracked. So in-person to me is fun, but it's a fabulous event. Dana works so hard to give great food, as she said, the great hotel. My family loves coming because they love spending time at the event center and the hotel and the food. But I think my favorite thing about it is just that you leave with a friend. And I attend a lot of other conferences, and I can leave that conference and not know anybody, but I've never left WorldLink without 10 to 15 new friends, because it's just such a tight-knit organization, and the community is just amazing.
Yep, we definitely love putting a face to a name. We hope that you stay part of the community for years and years to come. And I know we've been teaching these courses a really long time. I know when the courses were smaller and everybody was forced to come in person, I still today, back some 15 years, I can remember people's names and they're like, "You remember me?" I do.
You do.
And it's just a great experience. So we really hope at some point you'll come and join us in person at one of our events.
Come see us.
Bye. I think we should probably mention a little bit about the virtual experience,
Yeah, let's
right?
do.
We love to have people in person. We've worked really hard to create a virtual platform that I think is really usable for people. Everybody gets access to an attendee hub. That's where the video is live streamed from. They get to mix and mingle with exhibitors on there. They get to see and download all of the course material. It's live as it's happening. The recordings are left up there for a few days post-event, just in case there's anything else that you need to go back and rewatch or that you might have missed. And I think the coolest thing about the Attendee Hub is that we have full-time faculty on there, right? So
Yes.
talk a little bit about Dr. Pang.
So we have Dr. Herman Pang, who is an expert in this field. He's originally a cardiologist, but cardiovascular surgeon, but now he focuses primarily on hormones. And the man has been to every course and is a genius. He just sits there and answers questions left and right. The questions help the speaker get through the information, but yet you get your question answered in real time. And one of my favorite things is downloading those questions at the end and using them to study. And because Herman is a different speaker or different person answering than the speaker, you get a different viewpoint, which is also really neat. I love that they can be answered right then at the time, but yet not interrupt the speaker. The value you get with Herman and all the information and all the things that he has learned over time is just so valuable.
I agree. I mean, he's on there answering questions from, when we start at 8 o'clock in the morning until 6 o'clock at night. And I think people have just come to expect it. It's super helpful. He probably answers, I think, over 100 questions a day.
Oh, yeah, a
sometimes
day.
150. So we want to make sure that whatever questions you have, they are getting answered. If you're in person, you're welcome to talk to Dr. Rouzier. Online, Dr. Pang is just readily available.
And I remember when this happened, when you had to start doing it virtual because of COVID, but I was panicked because I didn't want to go 6 to 8 weeks without a course, and luckily they were able to turn it to a virtual event, which a lot of organizations are not having any virtual events. So those of you who do have to attend virtually still get a wonderful experience. But I remember thinking I might have withdrawals going for a period of time during COVID without the conferences. So I was super glad for that, but enjoyed the fact that, and the video streaming is so precise and so good quality. I think you'll enjoy it, but come and see us either way.
Yep.